For 34 years, Binion's Horseshoe Casino has been the backdrop for the most exciting poker action on the planet. $10,000 the entry fee, and at any moment it can all be jeopardized by the two most famous words in poker, all in. Hi everybody, I'm Lon McCarron alongside Norman Chad. You know, day one began with two champions at our featured table, the legendary two-time champion Doyle Brunson and defending champion Robert Varconi. It could have been a great matchup.
Good luck, fellas.
Unfortunately, Brunson went down early in the day, but another champion took his place. Scotty Nguyen, one of the most feared players in the game.
He and Varconi had a few face-offs. We pick up this action at the flop in a classic aces versus kings matchup. It's down to Scotty Nguyen and Robert Varconi again. We saw this just a while back.
It is, and Varconi with a short stack is in a bad position, not to mention that even though he has the second best hand in poker, he doesn't know he's up against the best hand in poker right now. He's got a decision to make.
What's the raise?
2,100.
Very hard to get away from kings.
All in.
Robert Varconi with kings is going all in.
That's the correct play.
Yep.
Not much beats kings, but you can see from his expression, the body language, he seems to suspect that Scotty's actually got him.
Let's see there.
What do you want to announce?
I knew it.
Hold on.
I knew it.
A little back.
That I knew.
That you know?
I knew it.
And he knows that his reign as champion is all but over. He is going to need a king to come up in the middle of this board.
Here's the flop. Varconi does not get the king. It's a 10, 6, and 2.
No help. He needs to see the king on the turn or on the river, else Robert Varconi is gone.
It's a 4. Robert Varconi's tenure is down to one card. And that is it.
Okay, I'm done. Good luck, everybody.
That's what I have.
That's playing with you.
Robert Varconi has been eliminated. The last hand, a defeat to Scotty Nguyen.
I expect you to use my chips and win with them, okay? Put them to good use.
Thank you.
All right.
Scotty had the best hand there and played it well, but in this next hand versus Jonathan Kaplan, Scotty shows that to win in an all-in, sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. We pick it up on the flop.
They come out with 10, 5, and 4.
That gives Scotty Nguyen a pair of tens, the top pair on board, but still behind Kaplan's jacks.
Going on.
Scotty Nguyen's going to go all in.
Yeah, actually what Scotty's doing there, he's actually forcing Jonathan Kaplan to decide whether he wants to go all in, because Jonathan has fewer chips. If Jonathan were to lose his hand going all in, he would be eliminated.
I call.
So Jonathan Kaplan feels he has the best hand. He's going to push all his chips in and risk his tournament right here.
And indeed, he does have the best hand right now. He's a 3-to-1 favorite with those jacks over Scotty Nguyen's pair of tens.
And that news has just reached Scotty Nguyen. A grim look on this former champion's face. Ready now for the turn card. It is a 2 of hearts.
No help for Scotty Nguyen, and now Kaplan further ahead in the hand.
Final card, and it is a king of clubs. Scotty Nguyen has taken down Jonathan Kaplan. Coming up later, a look at other former champions' all-in moments. But next, the perils and payoffs of going all in. Only 4 players have won back-to-back world championships: Johnny Moss, Doyle Brunson, Stu Ungar, and Johnny Chan.
I bet everything I got.
With no possibility of a repeat champion after day one, many new faces hope to assume the throne. But as the tournament progressed, time and again, would-be successors would find themselves all in and all out.
You know, while it's hard to say the words, sometimes it's even harder to call an all-in. And as we saw with Paul Darden and Brian Haverson, sometimes a bad call can end up pretty good.
Here comes the flop now. All paint, Jack, Queen, King, and 2 clubs.
And what that does is give Haverson a pair of kings and a straight draw. And Paul Darden has picked up a club draw on this, but Haverson right now about a 2-to-1 favorite in the hand.
A moment.
Brian Haverson likes his hand. He is moving all in. He's got to push about 30,000 more into the center. And he tries to stare down Paul Darden.
How much is it?
Very close to 44.
Paul's asking how much, which surprises me. He doesn't have much of a hand. All he has is a draw right now. He's got 5 high, but he's thinking about it.
I don't have none.
And he says he doesn't have anything.
For the draw. I call.
Wow.
Wow.
That surprises me. And it stuns Brian Haverson.
Oh, you had to call me with that.
Because I made a draw. I thought you was trying to re-steal. I thought I stole.
Almost apologetic that he's calling that.
Yeah, a little guilt.
Oh, and there's a queen of clubs, and it gives Darden the flush.
And Brian Haverson all but out now. He's going to need a king or a queen on the river to make a full house and win this.
And here comes the river. 7 of hearts, and that's going to do it.
Oh, that's just a brutal way to end your day.
Paul Darden perhaps shouldn't have even been in this hand. Ends up beating and eliminating Brian Haverson.
Could be making some desperation calls here.
The all-in, often the last resort for a player. And in Dutch Boyd's case, he was up and down more than anyone during this tournament.
In this next hand versus Sam Farha, Boyd's back was against the wall as he sweated the outcome, as players so often do until the very last card.
He's gone all in, and now it's Sammy's decision.
I got deuce high, that's the problem.
Farhar, one of the more playful players, and he plays more hands than most players of his stature.
Deuce high, 1 card.
He says he's got 1 card.
I don't know if I want the call or not now.
67? Yes, sir. Well, let's go.
Let's gamble, Sammy Farha says.
All right. Cards are on the table. Everybody sees what everybody's got.
So a 2-to-1 favorite right now with the 2 5s.
King out there. Please, 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 please.
Oh,
Oh, there's a 5. Oh, Jesus.
And the flop gives Dutch Boyd a set of 5s.
Oh, you got 8 outs.
But Sammy Farha does have 8 outs. There's now a flush draw out there, and there are 8 hearts left that could beat Dutch Boyd.
Please, no.
And the turn card is about to come. It is a queen of clubs, and that gives Farha some more outs.
Yeah, that's not a heart, but that gives him now a straight draw. With a 10, he would make a straight. So he now has a flush draw and a straight draw coming to the river.
I'm closing my eyes.
There it is.
The king.
King of clubs. And that is going to do it for Dutch Boyd. He doubles up at the expense of Sam Farha.